Hello and welcome to Not So Awesome Reviews. Here we're looking at the Nendoroid series number 672, Harley Quinn Suicide Edition. This, of course, being the Harley Quinn based off of the Suicide Squad movie. Again, whether you like it or not, I'm not here to debate that. I'm just showing you guys the figure, which honestly looks really nice. I actually really like this one. The color scheme with the hair and the shading, the way they did it, I think looks amazing. The way her face is done looks really good. Once again, not my favorite kind of version of Harley Quinn. I like most people who grew up in the 90s, like the whole animated series version of her in her traditional costume. But this one, not horrible, not bad. So, anyways, let's get into it. She does come with three faces, as you can see: a smiling face, a kind of angrier looking off to the left face, and this one where it does have a peg hole for the bubblegum, because apparently every Harley Quinn import figure anyway needs to have the bubblegum. I don't know why. It's like they saw the trailer and you're like, yeah, that's what we need. We need them to have the bubblegum every time we make a Harley Quinn. So yeah, it's not a bad accessory. I'm not knocking it or anything. Just it's true. Like every, I think, import figure, including the Mezco one, has the bubblegum thing. Anyways, she does come with a extra neck peg, to replace in case that one gets weak for whatever reason. Hand for her left side, you can see it is gloved. It's open. The ones she has on right now are kind of more stylized, kind of outwards. And then two hands for the baseball bat. One just regular up and down, nothing really special, and this one, which is more of a pointing forward one. And to put that on, you just grab the bats, take that off, then slide it in through the hand, which is a little tight, I'm not gonna lie. But yeah, there we go. She's holding it. It doesn't have a peg on the bottom for you to kind of like plug it in, but there's that one. The other one, on the other hand, get it on the other hand, it can, and it goes all the way through, and then you can just plug in the other side. And you do have to use a good amount of pressure on both of these. This one not so much, as it doesn't go all the way through, but this one definitely a little bit. Definitely be careful with the bottom of it. I mean, you don't want to lose it. You just saw me drop it while I was trying to do it. If that fell on the floor, I don't even want to imagine how much of a pain that would be to pick up. But the bat is detailed all right. They could have done a little bit of panel lining on the bandage there, but it's not bad at all. Of course, to exchange the hands, you just grab it and pull it like so, and then pop on the other one, and now she is holding a bat. Anyways, getting a closer look at the faces, you can see here that the paint job is just so well done. Good Smile always delivers, in my opinion, when it comes to the faces of any of their figures. And, it's not an exception. You can see there's like slight blue, makeup, I guess, on the left, slight red on the right, and it's so subtle. It's almost hard to see until you get really close that there is that shading going on both cheeks, and it's really nicely done. Again, the other one where she's looking off to the left, it looks good. I'm not a fan of, when they're looking off to one direction, but I believe this was made to kind of, again, recreate another scene where she has the bat and she's pointing it and stuff. So it is nice. The teeth look really good. And the figure itself, which, again, the detail, the studs on the belt look good, the straps look good. The paint job is done really nice. We have like a metallic-y gold color going around. The pants are a bit shiny. Her legs are kind of darkened to kind of give it that stocking kind of look. And overall, I do really like this figure. Just the coloring on it, I think, makes it look really nice. Again, metallic blue, a little bit of metallic red. I love this like nice color red they have going on here. I love the shading and the gradient effect on both of these sides. It's an awesome figure. You can see on the bat, it does say goodnight. It does say Daddy's a Little Monster on the shirt, and it does say Lucky You on the stomach. Is that a dolphin? I think that's a dolphin. I don't know. I watched the movie. I didn't pay much attention. I mean, it was alright, but like I said, this isn't a review of the movie. But anyways, Changing the head, for those of you who don't know, is as easy as pulling the hair. Just kind of wiggling it out. Head coming off. Pop in this on like so. And pop in the hair on. And yeah, not bad at all. Let's get into a couple size comparisons and just wrap this. Actually, no. You know why? I'm forgetting articulation. You know why again? Because it's kind of late. But yeah, articulation wise, head can move back a little bit. If you move around with the joint, I think you can get like a little bit more if it's lined up right. Can look down that much. Can't really pivot side to side on that much. Can look left and right. Can go outwards a pretty good amount, down, up, back. Yeah, that joint just fell off, but it's not a big deal because it pops back on. Upper arm rotation, you can see it does come off. They're not loose, but they do tend to fall apart pretty easy. Single jointed elbow that does just 90, a rotation at the wrist. She does have upper waist rotation, so she can go left and right there, but it's not a ball hinge, so she doesn't have any ab crunch or anything. Her legs can't really kick up that much or back. She does have not double jointed. She has a single jointed knee that does about 90. And she does have rotation here at the leg, no pivot again. And her hair is on a ball, but it's not the greatest amount of range. She can go in and out a little bit and get forward and back. So you can mess with it a little bit. Articulation isn't horrible. It isn't anywhere near as good as the Joker. So, keep that in mind. But you can get her into some decent enough poses if you really wanted to. Again, pieces fall off pretty easy, but they stay on nice and tight too, so don't expect it to fall off like randomly just from it sitting on the shelf, but just keep that in mind. And yeah, like I said a second ago, before I almost forgot about the articulation. Let's see if I can peg this back in. Let's just get on to some size comparisons. Here she is compared to the Ariel Nendoroid. You can see a pretty good size difference in the head and stuff. They are obviously from very different franchises, but yeah, they got that Nendoroid look and look pretty good together. Here she is compared to the Super Saiyan God Goku and the Marvel Legends Spider-Man. Figure arts, again, she's about a little bit over half of his size, maybe like 3/4 of Goku's size here, and about half, yeah, I would say just a little bit over half the size of Spider-Man, in case you're wondering the size differences here. And yeah, moving on. And here she is compared to the Suicide Squad Joker. You can see that the size difference isn't too drastic. I want to say she's maybe a little bit bigger, just a little bit. I will say one thing, he's not on the stand obviously right now, but I tried to get her off of the stand so I can get them level for you guys to show you, but she does not want to stand on her own without it, so that's a little disappointing. But yeah, they do look pretty good together, though. I think it looks fine just with Harley Quinn. Honestly, you don't really need this guy to have her look good. He looks good next to her, but honestly, I think she looks perfect on her own, and yeah. So overall, not a bad figure in the least. I mean, her biggest problem, aside from her arms kind of wanting to pop off a little bit more, her legs looking a little bit weird. Let me just push those in. Just realize, like, I've been looking at that the whole review, thinking that looks weird, but yeah, you could just push them in and they'll look fine. Yeah, the joints being a little bit looser on her, and, that kind of giving me a little bit of a problem. It's nothing bad, nothing that can't be handled. Her worst thing is just the fact that she can't stand without her base, but of course she comes with one, so that shouldn't be a deal breaker at all. I think she looks good. The paint job I think is fantastic. I love the gradient effect, like I said, on these the red and the blue here on her hair. I think they did a great job with that, and the face looks amazing. I don't know, I really like it. It's not bad at all. And if you're a fan of Harley Quinn, if you're a fan of Suicide Squad, just pick this up. Obviously, I think most people are more of a fan of just Harley Quinn and want Harley Quinn stuff. So this is probably a must buy for a lot of you. But if not, there you go. You guys saw the pros and cons of it kind of a little bit. You saw how she works. She looks good. I recommend it. I like it. I have nothing else to say here. It's late. I'm tired. I'm gonna finish off this video now. So once again, this was brought to you guys by AV Pop Shop. Check out their link in the description below. And yeah, see you all later. Thanks for watching. Goodbye.